So if you haven't watched part one already, I advise you to go back and watch it because this is a continuation of part one, and I'm showing you the damage and how far we've repaired it. Basically, that part you're seeing with the primed was the repair area, and then I went round looking for other imperfection on the back bumper because I was gonna paint it anyway and blend it in. So I thought I'm gonna do all the corrections so that it all stand out nicely. My one of my worries was whether the paint was going to match or not, but I realized that the paint on this quarter panel is not the same as what is on the back boot. So there we go. So unfortunately, I didn't take the part. I didn't video the part where I was filling it with the primer and sanding it. But basically, I've filled that the imperfections around the whole of that area and masked it, and then I sprayed a primer onto it, and this is what I'm going around with 320 grits to cut the primer and blend it into the paintwork so that there is no sort of like a bridge between the primed area and the area that will be sprayed in. So all the shaping has been done with the filler. The priming section is just making sure that I'm not leaving any hole and making sure I've got the surface 100% ready for painting. So as you can see, I'm just going with a contour. That side is a bit curved, so it's very important to go with a contour and not create any issue. Always checking, making sure that there is no bridge between the primed area and the painted area. Then I noticed there are some teeny tiny pinholes that I use this glazing filler to seal all those holes as I can see them. I know some people will go ahead and just go through the whole of the primed area with the glazing sealer, glazing filler, but I didn't want to do that because it came out good from the feeling to the primer. It came out good with the exception of those few visible holes. So I just decided to go for just these holes. So that was me using the glazing filler to make sure I seal all those things, all those teeny tiny holes. My little advice for you, as you can see, I'm removing a filler that is hardened on the actual paint, and this is very important lesson for me myself to cover the area that I'm not working on because that could pose another work for me, really. So at this point, I'm going around um, the areas that I've not worked on. I decided to um, go over the whole of that section with I decided to go over it with clear coat. So what I'm doing is I'm using 800 grit to sand the whole of that section that I've decided to paint in order to remove any imperfection. And as I say happen, there were some few scratches that were not too deep, but if I'm painting, I might as well go ahead and and clear the whole area to make it even stronger than it is, to make it more, protect it more, if you like. So there we go, sanding it with the 800 grit. I went over it again with 1000 grit. That's the area that I'm going to put only clear. So the area you see that has been primed, I need to put the paint there and extend the paint until it's fully blended in, so that the visual eyes will not see the difference between the new paint and the old paint. So I went ahead and sanded the whole of those areas, as you can see. And you can see those white dots there. Those are all fillers that have been, unintentionally attached to it. And as I'm watching this with you, I realized that I should have taped the light bit in order not to have any scratches on it, because believe me, I had some scratches on it after I checked, even though I thought I was being very careful not to go anywhere near it. So I switched to 600 onto the area that I have primed. So because I need a paint to adhere to that area properly. So everywhere that I've made any correction, go over it with 600. I think I went over the whole of those bits as well with 800. Probably I was pushing it too much, but that's what I did. So there we go, the glazing filler. If you see it big like that, it means it's too much. It shouldn't be. You should have only teeny tiny left on the panel, because it's not to fill anything, it's to fill those teeny tiny holes, pinholes, and it's not to help with any shaping or any hole. So if it is there a lot, if you have a lot of those glazing filler, it means it's too much, and if you don't take care of it, it will come back and haunt you. So there you go, all those corners that the machine couldn't get, I used the same soft pad, to go around all those edges, because it's very important for you to go around all the edges to ensure maximum adhesion of the paint. Otherwise, over time, the paint can delaminate and your work will be useless. So there we go. Unfortunately, I didn't take a lot of the stuff. You saw how I took the picture of the mask part, and this is the end result. Detailing law, we're taking it to the smart repair bit now. I think we're getting there right now. If you love it, please like it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And I have a couple of more videos on this one. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching Detailing Law. This is how we do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.